Okay, the sun's back up. I'm going to check this cave one more time because there's just creepers coming right out of here. And what I should probably do is just block this off just to be sure that I don't know what's down there. There's probably something down there and it looked dangerous, but that's definitely right under the well. That's so awesome. I have a free entrance. I just thought I was just going to dig straight down to find what I'm looking for. I will take the coordinates of one of the corners of the well just so I know where it's at and just mark it off perfectly. If I'm really lucky, it's going to be a stronghold. By the way, with the stairs, just to point out, I also have this shape too, and I'm just going to stick it right here on the edge of this one. I've also got this texture right here. This is an awesome texture compared to the flat texture right here. And so this might actually work out quite convenient for a floor. It'll be an expensive floor, but I think it'll be kind of cool to put a floor in with upside down stairs. That will give me, rather than the smooth pattern floor, I don't think I need this one, right? Yeah, I don't need that one. Okay, that will avoid the smooth pattern floor, which is basically everything in here. It gives me kind of a little variety, and I might just mix in some staircases with some smooth setup, and we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to need definitely way more sand, or I can go wherever that building is, that area over there, and just mine it all out of sandstone. We'll just start here and just dig this up and then go from there. Okay, I went and gathered quite a bit of stuff. So I've got some sandstone, sand, etc., etc. So the outside here, by the way, it's going to be all sandstone floating around the outside, and I'll probably go down a little ways here. And I'm not sure how it's going to wrap around here yet, if there's going to be a row sandstone or not. I might just go right under this. It might be kind of cool to do that, to have some sandstone down there. I decided to make the four corners here being smooth, chiseled, and smooth. Oops. Okay, let's put that guy back in. That was not smart. There. That's better. And so that will take care of the corners. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these center pieces just yet. And then this here, I've got a doorway. I realized the doorway actually goes here, and then it goes in this way. And so I'm putting in currently upside down stairs for the floor level for the upper area, which is going to be 3 high in the upper area. And I was thinking about doing the same thing there, but I'm going to have to dig down a little ways in order to fix that. So, and then there's also going to be a doorway in here, but the doorway is actually going to be a pass-through doorway, and I didn't realize that. The one here is just going to go straight on through. Oops. Okay, well, we'll fix that later. It's just going to go straight through. So it's going to go straight through right about here, maybe? Or here. Let's just do it there. That seems like a good spot. Okay, I'm breaking this thing. I'm just breaking this thing. Godly. Efficiency is so great, isn't it? But sometimes it just messes with you. Just sometimes it's just not good. Okay, there it goes. So let us put in some sandstone here, just so I know where the entrance is. And then the rest is just going to go, oops, finally. Oh, efficiency 2, how wonderful. Oh, it came back to life. Awesome. Efficiency 3, that's why it was sucking away at everything right there. There it goes. Now it's broken. I love how sometimes the lag lets you use the shovel a couple more times. See, that's awesome. It's like a duplicate shovel here every time I do this. I'm not complaining. It gives me more shovel to work with. Glitchy shovel right there. Okay, I think it's dead now, finally. Efficiency made it so efficient that it wouldn't get destroyed. Yeah, so I'm going to put sandstone like I did over there right under the bridge. And essentially it's all sandstone under there. So that's what's going to go here. And then what I did here is I put some chiseled right in the centerpiece of that. And I'm going to have to take this guy out. There it goes. And chisels is going right here. And then this is going to go across the top and connect to the building. And I may do some other designs in the rest of this building, but this is what I want there. Do I still have some chisels left? I only have like one piece of chisel. Lucky me. I'm going to have to make some more. Let's go make a few more chisel pieces. I've still got some slabs, and I haven't done anything with the slab just yet. Pretty much make all that chisel for the time being. And I'm going to need it. That way it'll give a little flavor to this right here. And what did I do here? Did I put smooth stone or anything? I think I did that on the inside. No, I did not. I could always do smooth stone up here just to have a connecting piece. I'm not entirely sold on that yet. And then I was thinking, should I stick a piece here? But then that would totally cover up the alleyway. And I don't want to lose the alleyway at the moment. I want to keep the alleyway as much as possible. The only other thing I could do is instead of putting the doorway here, I could just move this over, bump it out one more, and move it over onto this one, which I think that will center it. And that's why I would try and... Actually, no, it won't generate. It'll do the same thing. But it'll allow me to get the alleyway back, and I might just do that in the end. So yeah, I'm going to do the same thing with the edges here once I get the floor in. I want to make sure I get that floor in first, so be back. Okay, so if I go with this, it's going to give an awesome texture here. Now the question is, do I want the inside to be essentially something like smooth on top, where I don't have my smooth one? Where's my smooth? I don't know where my smooth at. I guess I could use slab to demonstrate. So yeah, I could do smooth like this, and it'll be essentially a piece of smooth, and I might just go with that. I don't know. That doesn't look half bad if I go with that. Try this chisel real quick. Yeah, it's going to kind of pop down a little ways, and I don't want that to happen for sure. However, it wouldn't be bad to have a cool little style going on in here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try the slabs real quick, and I need some more torches. And the sun's going down already. Hooray! Get that bed out, ready to go for me to sleep. So what I need to sleep. Yeah, so it will look weird if I put this here, although I do like it. And then I could always, close it off with slabs, by, okay, so I can't close it off with slabs. I forgot there's stairs there. So forget the slab idea. So what I could do is, I could just keep the slabs all completely, just slab it up. And that will allow for the upside down texture to be the same, and then have a little bit of smooth on the outside for this area. And I will need to get me a bit more torches here. Let us make a few more torches, because I am not going to be happy if something spawned in here right now. That'd be just horrifying if that happened. Where did my torch? Oh my god, they made a boatload of torches. That's perfect. Yeah, so look, these torches are gonna totally fall off. I already know that, but that's okay. In fact, I can borrow this one because that's the only piece that can stay on. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty cool for the upper area. I think it'll work out really well to leave it like this. And then for the top, when you look at the top of the floor there, it's actually got this really cool texture. So it's essentially an upside down texture right there. The other thing I could do is just completely fill it in with stairs. I'm not entirely sure. If I go with just complete stairs, what will that look like? I mean, seriously, I'm just going to have to try it out. Let's put that sand back. I'm just going to have to try it out because I don't know what it will do. There might be some ways to work around that. There it goes. Yeah, I think there will be some ways to work around that. I'm just going to have to figure out how to make that work, actually. Because it's gonna totally be very, very funky looking here. Where did that one go? I don't know. Can I make this loop around a second time? I might be able to, maybe. Oh, there it goes. Double loop. I don't know. This could work. I mean, shoot, I kind of wish I could put lights in here. That'd be perfect position for 2 glowstone blocks right there. That'd be totally cool. But that's okay, there's no point to be lights in here. It's not meant to be. But what that will do will give me a complete floor texture here that looks like this, which wouldn't be a bad way to go, and I think I might leave that. Now the other question, oh, this is where that other staircase is, right? Yep. Oh, oops, one off. I'm off by 1. How did that happen? Okay, so the other thing I could do is best thing I could do is just set up this. So do I want a layer of sand to stay on with some smooth stone floating around the edges? I could go with that. In fact, let me go ahead and do these corners right here. So it's going to be smooth stone and chisel stone. And let me do that in a quick little montage kind of style. Do I even have any smooth stone? I don't think I've got smooth stone now. I've just got all the sand. Oh, wait. Smooth sandstone. I got like 3 pieces. That will do, right? Stick as much as my sand in here as possible. Here's some sandstone. This is sand. Okay, well, I'm going to just stop that there because I just thought of something. If I put this in, I'm going to want windows of some kind. So maybe if I just go smooth to here, if I just put the bottom layer of smooth stone, And I put the top layer as smooth stone. And I just do one more piece of smooth stone. Will this look horrible? Or will this look okay? It looks like a pair of eyeballs and a giant nose. That's awesome. That's just awesome right there. Oh my goodness. That's just crazy. Okay, so what if I put some chisels where the door is? I know that's just going to make him look like he has freckles and stuff, but sure, why not, right? Just let's see what it does. Where's my chisel? There it is. I'm just continuing the chisel pattern here. And then what I could do is I could put fence post in here where the glass is supposed to go, at least in one of these areas, or I could just not do windows there and I could just put the windows back here. I could do a 2-wide window right here, which wouldn't be a bad thing to do. So let's take this section out real quick. Oh, you're my supporting staircase. I don't need you right now. Let's do some more smooth. I'm running out of food as well. Yeah, I could just do a double wide window right here. That wouldn't be bad. And then this could just be covered up. Quite frankly, that could just stay covered up like that. That's a little bit better. That really is. Now, what if I put some sand there where I just put in those blocks? Doesn't hurt to try, right? Do I even have sand still? I just took all good. I got just like a touch of sand left. I don't need the slabs right now. I can also use slabs too. Let's see what that looks like. That gives an interesting texture. It really does. It really sets up an interesting texture there. The other thing I could always do is do a row of sand up the top, followed by smooth and some more sand. I don't know. But I'm actually liking that. I'm digging that a little bit. Let's try a slab real quick. Actually, I could do slabs right here. Now I think about that, I could just put a couple slabs right in here. And I'll have to go check it out on the other side here, see what that looks like. Yeah, that could work. It narrows my window a little bit, and I might like that. I might just keep that for the time being. Now I need food. I'm just starving. Where is there's my steak. What is my bread? Let's put that away and we'll eat. And continue the montage here. Okay, it's really coming together now. I do like how I put the sand there, smack in the middle, although this right here is going to get me. I got chiseled on the side and then chiseled right next to chiseled. And that's just gonna get me. I'm sorry. And actually I'm gonna end up doing the same thing here if I think about this. It's just essentially gonna duplicate the issue here, unless I don't do it on this one. But I did like it for the doorway. And the only thing I can think of is what if I made it just a little bit wider than it already is. I mean, I could just extend it out one, but then that's going to screw up this window just a touch. But that will get me this pattern right here by just bumping it out one block. Oh, do I bump it one more block? I don't know. I do like the size of it. I do also like the off-centered doorway, but you know how off-centered doorways are. It just gets messed up. And that's what's going to happen here. And I can always make this just a little bit bigger by bumping it off this away a little ways too. And I might just do that. Let's just take a thought about this and do a little bit off camera too. Okay, I just thought about this. I don't need to extend this at all. I was thinking about putting a sand block right here like this, and this would have totally messed it up, but also it looks nice like that too. But if I do this, I can also make this a small window. So it actually might work. That actually might work okay. It won't work so well here, but that will be okay because I could just stick it out here if I put it there. Although I've got the chisel problem there too if I put a window smack in the middle, unless I do a 3-wide window or something, but that'd be kind of strange. However, I did the window like that with sand next to it, so it could work. Realistically, it could work. The pattern could make that fit. I think I can do it. So let's get back to this montage, and I don't know why I'm going down to the small building, but I am. Let's try out the small building now and see what I could do. This could work. I think I can live with this. This could work. I'll have to see what it looks like, you know, from far away and all. But yeah, I do believe that might actually be able to do it. So I guess we don't need that block then. Yeah, I think that could do it. It gives me a little kind of a unique U-shaped style there with the sand and everything. And for sure, once we get the rest of the building in here and do some styles with the building here, we'll see what that looks like. And now I'm going to go ahead and do... I'll need this to get up at least onto the roof and figure out how I want the roof to look. Because the roof's going to go up a little ways, because they usually do. And then this will be filled in with some type of material. And actually, what does the bottom of sandstone look like? It's the same at the top? Oh, it's got that texture in it. That's kind of cool. Okay, do I want this to be too high? I don't know. I think 3 high would be better. So it's going to go up another block, cover up the entire thing, and then go from there. And then over here, I'm seriously thinking just moving this whole thing over. So let me do this real quick off the camera. Yeah, just remembered I want to make this just a little bit bigger because the doorway's not going to work there. No siree. Not if I'm going to have the same kind of pattern that I'm looking for, which is that whole smooth sandstone dig, and then that whole chisel sandstone. Where it's chiseled? Oh, there you are. Then that whole chisel sandstone thing, and, you know, doing the same thing here. So what we're going to have to do is just bump this out, maybe one more out that way. And then this here, we can get rid of. Because I won't need this guy. This can be just regular sand. Because the front of the picture does not have an actual window. Only place that has window is essentially the other section of the building. And that's essentially what I'm trying to replicate here with this idea. However, I also moved the path over a touch, which made it look so much more better. And it just looks better if I get rid of this stuff right here. There it goes. That makes this look so much better. So that way there's a little alleyway and then in I go. And I can also replicate that down here. I need some sandstone. I think I'm out now. Yes, I'm completely out of sandstone again. How fun. Just like what? Couple pieces? Yeah, 2 pieces of sandstone. We'll just do that real quick. There we go. Sandstone there. Oh, I already got that one. Lucky. There it goes. Just to replicate this pattern here, and then I don't know what to do here. Smooth sandstone maybe, and a piece of sand? Why not, right? There. That will give a little texture into that detail right there. Or I could stick a torch in here, and that wouldn't be a bad place to stick a torch, to be honest with you. There. That way it gives a little light, and there's a way in there, torch-wise. And then I've got this. I forgot one, huh? I see that. There it goes. Now it matches. Now it's perfect. Yes, so this staircase now will have to move over just a touch. We'll flip these 2 pieces around. This guy goes there, and staircase goes right there. Perfect. So this goes right up into the floor of this house right here. And then this goes, and this will work out good because it'll still be roughly the same spot. That goes down from there. And this is going away, so no worries. That's just helping me. And let us go ahead and bump this out by a block or so. And I could probably do that right off camera right now. Okay, everybody, I am running out of time currently, so I'm going to call this episode quit. If you guys like this episode, please do like and subscribe, and I'm going to decide what to do with this bottom piece, maybe a little bit off camera. I'm also wondering, should I pop this out a little bit, because that gives a little depth to the picture, or I can maybe bump it down a row, I don't know, and then pop it out a little, just to give, it just needs some depth, and that's what I've got to figure out. And so until then, I am going to see what I can do a little bit off camera. Then tomorrow, not tomorrow, well, the next time you watch this video anyhow, we're going to see what kind of roof we can put on the thing. And initially I may go with the sandstone roof just to get the sandstone texture to be up on top. And then surrounding that, I may end up doing kind of a flat, I don't know. I saw another picture using a flat roof, which was made out of spruce wood. And it actually looked pretty good. Don't get me wrong. It really did look good. And I might go with it, I don't know, or I might just go with the usual typical sandstone type texture. And then also got to make the little market area right over here. Part of that market is going to get covered by this hole right here, or the doorway here. And then the other, it just kind of comes up against this thing here. And then I've also just got to shape the rest of this outside ground area. And that's why I've got this only up to here, because I'm not sure how far out I want to go. Because I know it goes down this way. I think it goes literally, maybe it goes out one more block and then it goes down and then just stops here and just kind of wraps around. And then this all becomes, lower than this area. So I may have to bump this down, actually, to be honest with you. I might have to bump that down to get, I feel like I didn't make an entranceway here. Let's fix that right now. There we go. Got my entranceway back. So yeah, I might just have to bump this down one. And if I do, I might have to lower this floor by one, which actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Because then, I'm not completely sold on this here. And if I'm not completely sold on it, guess what I can always do? I'll just borrow this guy. I can always cover it up and just go with that as the main texture for the upstairs portion, downstairs portion floor. And so I will see what I will do with that. And we'll look at that not off camera, but during the next episode, we'll look at what we can do in here. And we'll look at the roof as well. And off camera, like I said, I'm going to go see what I can do with this. It does kind of look nifty to stick it out a little ways. And if I do that on all sides, it will give me a little bit more space on the inside to work with. However, the only side I may not want to do that may be this side. However, if I do, guess what? I got a little more space. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. We will see. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Bye. Okay, so apparently there's a couple brown wool guys, and I've learned the only way you can get brown wool is by getting cocoa beans. So where are you guys getting your cocoa beans from? It's not from Cocoa Puffs, I know that. Come on, tell me where the jungle is. I know there's a jungle somewhere around here. The only way you could have gotten those cocoa beans,